Hey, this is the fuck who had us run out of Chinatown. Let's thank him personally.
You look all fucked up, man. We're gonna fuck you up even more.
He's alone. His little doggy's not around to help him.
Yeah, where is that fucking mud of yours? Off chasing fire trucks? Or is he off humping some guy's leg?
Have you seen the news? Do you know how many times I had to show my ID to get here? Jack, people are looking for you.
Yeah. All the wrong people.
Jesus, Jack. You look terrible.
Afraid my badge doesn't have the power it used to.
My God, your shoulder.
It's nothing.
This is serious. What the hell happened to you? Where's Shadow? Oh, here, boy. What have you two been up to?
He's always been a poor judge of character.
You need to end this, Jack. Whatever all this is, reach out to the department. Let them help you.
There is no department. Not anymore. Everything on TV, it's a lie. You want the truth?
Bringing you the latest
I'll tell you the
developments on the
truth.
hostage situation.
This is Marla Bales, GC News, reporting from Temple Tower. We have just learned that a vicious gang of armed thugs have taken a number of hostages on the 15th and 97th floors. We have yet to hear a list of their demands or any other form of contact. The attackers interrupted a live broadcast debate hosted by Julian Temple, the owner of Temple Networks, on the increase of violent crime within the city.
Oh, asshole!
What the hell? Excuse me, do you know who I am? You did get that.
I knew things were bad when I heard over the squawker that Captain Ines was in charge of the scene.
I'm still not getting an answer. For the love of God, someone get me talking to these guys.
Guys around the precinct called Ines the Shark. Seemed to me he was swimming backwards and drowning.
No. Detective Slade, we don't need vice down here interfering.
It looks like you need all the help you could get. Where's the negotiator? Where's SWAT?
Look, I'm waiting on a cup. Listen, Slade, I'm doing the negotiating.
Doesn't negotiation require a two-way conversation? How many are up there? Do you know? How many hostages? How many hostage takers?
Do we have any shooters covering the balcony? Look, we're gonna sit tight and wait for backup. Understand?
No! Gee! Fuck! Listen! These fuckers don't want to talk in this! Wait's over! You gonna make a move or not?
We'll hold back, establish communication lines, and listen to their demands, and then we'll wait for backup. This is Police Captain Ines. Please pick up the phone and
To hell with this.
Send SWAT to back me up if they ever show.
I'm giving you a direct order, Detective. You go in there, I'm taking your shield and your gun.
Here. You point it in that direction, and you pull this to make it go bang. Feel free to point it at a bad guy, if you ever end up facing one. Hey, it's okay. I'm a cop. Any word on 15?
No, but I managed to see a dozen of them before they shut down the security cameras. Probably got about 6 or so hostages. From 97 on up, I saw a lot more.
The 97th is the TV studio, right? What's above that?
That's Mr. Temple's penthouse. I think some of them got in through the private helipad on top of the building.
Okay. How do I get up to 15?
They locked off all the elevators, but I managed to keep one open. It'll take you to the 15th floor.
Okay, it's all right. Just keep sending any civilians out to the barricade, and then get yourself to safety. What the
gotta get to the 97th floor. They're holding Temple and the others captive in the broadcast studio. I have my executive security pass. I can get you access to an elevator, but you'll need to move fast.
Left me with empty air. Gunship wasn't Union. He wasn't Union. But the Union were the only lead I had left. Backup arrived too late to do anything more useful than mop up the mess. I returned to the precinct to face my usual welcoming embrace.
Then, put the hostages in a line of fire. One of them, Julian Temple. I mean, amazing. In less than a minute, you destroyed any chance of negotiations.
Your negotiations ended with a woman being thrown out of a 15th floor window. You asshole.
Whoa, whoa. What did you call me?
Called you an asshole. Hey, Jack. Sorry my boys turned up late. We were busy elsewhere. You know how things are at the moment. We're stretched thin. You did good, though.
Good? What do you mean he did good? He disregarded a direct order!
We were late and they were throwing people off a balcony. Your inaction caused that death, and would have caused more if Jack hadn't been there to help you unfuck yourself.
Bullshit!
He saved lives. This town needs that kind of cop. Give him back his badge and gun and let him get on with what he does best. You know we can't afford to lose any more good cops.
Are we done?
For now. For now.
Thanks.
Like I said, this town needs good cops. Of course, you realize you're in the wrong department. I need more badasses like you in my team.
You're still trying to recruit my boy, Red.
Always.
You're late for your appointment. Better not pull any cheap punches, Jack. Remember, I'm just an old man.
Yeah, right, old man. You can hold your own. Just go easy on me. I've already taken a few low blows
Yeah, I
today.
heard. Ennis has always had a beef with me, so he's taking it out on you. Still, you do like to hand him the ammunition.
They threw a woman off a balcony, Dad. I couldn't just stand
I
there.
brought you up right, and you made a right call just to prove it. You won't find me anything but proud. No need to defend yourself to me. Just keep your guard up. In the ring and out of it.
We're just gonna keep talking. Old man, are we gonna actually fight?
Don't be in such a rush to lose, son.
Oh, to lose. Still talking. That's all I hear. Talking.
Thankfully, Temple survived the ordeal. City authorities have praised his bravery and look forward to reviewing his recent anti-crime proposals.
What do you hope to gain from this?
So, these guys, the ones at the tower.
Yeah.
Used to be a time when the Union were just that. Industry died and so did the cause. Eventually it just became another gang of thugs. It's a shame. Still, this is way beyond the norm.
Oh, Bob, you should have seen the guy leading them. Military, or ex-military at least. There's no way the Union could have afforded the gear they were sporting. And that gunship, I've never seen anything like that.
It just doesn't figure, Jack. Someone's firing them up, using the Union as pieces in a bigger game. We should head down to the docks in Milton and have a look around. Seems like the only lead we got going right now.
What, we?
I was. Well, I am. They're all afraid to talk down there. And damn close to a triad turf war. I'd like to back you up on this one, if that's okay with you. Shadow's got a good nose. Could come in handy.
Yeah, he's got a good bite, too. My gut tells me that they're gonna be pretty tooled up down there. Waiting for a lot of heat to come down on them.
Yeah, you're probably right. But between us, we might be able to get them to talk first and fight later.
What do we have here? I recognize these. Riggs wore them.
Really? Good find. Shadow.
Somebody took out the power. All right. We just gotta go around the back.
Police, you two, just stay right where you are.
Holy shit! Settle that thing down! Cop from the tower!
Easy, easy. Wait. No need to kick this off, boys. We just want to talk. Let's just talk, okay? Just talk. We know you boys are in deep, and we just want to help. You've been pressured into doing something you don't really want to do. Ain't that right? Well, we can protect you. We just need help finding the guy that's...
Fucking shut up! Oh, wait!
Hey, everybody freeze! Weapons on the ground and hands on your heads. Do it now!
Jesus, Red! Are you out of your goddamn mind? What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, we were partners for a long time, Frank. I know when you're neck deep in shit. In case you haven't noticed, these guys were arming for a war. Like it or not, you needed some backup. 2 guys and a dog aren't enough.
We've had this argument before. This is not the way to do things, Red. We arrest people, we bring them in, and we question them. This is your goddamn mess, not mine.
Frank, wait!
You clean this up. We've got a trail that's getting cold.
Frank! Frank!
Damn it! Here you go. Yeah, see what you can find.
Told me that a single moment can forever mark a man's life. This one marked mine. You should know. You were there.
Dad! This is Slate, badge B26354. Officer down! Repeat, I've got an officer down! City Port, Dockside East, request immediate assistance! Oh God, no! Oh God! I can't stop the bleeding, I can't, I need help, help! Help! Oh God, no! Hold on, Dad, come on. Dad, just stay with me, look at me, focus on me, look at me, they're coming, just stay. Oh God, no, stay with me. They'll be here any second, just... Jesus Christ, where are they? Dad, hold on! Oh God, hold on! Dad, fight, Dad! God damn it, fight! Just fight! Stay with me, Dad, no! No, God damn it, Dad, fight!
Oh my God, Jack!
Oh God!
Out of the way, Jack. We're gonna do everything we can. Damn it! Where's that trauma kit? Frank, can you hear me? Frank, get that airway clear. I've got a wound to the interior chest wall. Pulse is erratic. God. Okay. Erratic and dropping.
He's unresponsive.
I've got no exit wound. Shit! He's crashing! Bag him! Start compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe! 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe! 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe! Come on! 2, 3, 4. Breathe! Damn it! 2, 3, 4. Breathe! Come on,
Faith.
Frank, please!
Faith,
Breathe!
I'm sorry. He's gone.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You touch me, and Singh's gonna fucking...
You murdering triad piece of shit! He was the best cop this city ever had! You got it wrong! Tell me, why my dad is dead!
Jack! Stop! You're killing him!
Fuck him!
Jack! Killing him won't get you answers. It won't bring Frank back.
Faith, take care of my dad. Don't leave him here. In the dirt.
Where are you going?
To find answers. I finally caught up with Singh. He was busy executing and snorting coke all at the same time. It takes a special breed of person to be that high and still be in charge. Made him dangerous, fearless.
I have more important things to do. Clean this up, including them. They fucked up.
I didn't want to leave him behind. He had as much right as I did to pursue his vengeance. But I had no choice. I only hoped that he had the strength to keep up, to follow me.
Kill me, Mr. Policeman. Central was safe for now. I still didn't have a direct link to Riggs. He'd supplied Singh with drugs and guns, paid him to tear up the city alongside the Union. The question was, why? I had to follow the only lead I had left, Dock 765, the place where Riggs' shipping crates had come from.
Wait, you're telling me you caused that train wreck?
No, that was the Triads, not me. I just got off early. Without Shadow, I wouldn't have made it at all.
People could have died in that explosion, Jack. You could have died.
Yeah, well, more people would have died if that thing had actually hit Grand Central.
Please. Don't you see this is doing more harm than good? You need help. A doctor.
Tonight, you're my doctor. And I kinda think I might be in need of a sponge bath. Ow. Bedside manner's a little rough.
So is your timing.
Oh, easy.
Now let me take a look at that hand. How did this happen? Who did this to you?
Same guy who did the shoulder. I was getting to where Dad died. You'd moved him. But I could still see him lying there. I was sure that Dock 765 would hold an answer that would put... Riggs had a nice little sleepover set up. Everything needed to nail him was there. A cop's wet dream. All the evidence in one place. Still no link between him and Dad. The answer was there. I just had to find it. Who the fuck are these guys? Definitely not SWAT. Red? What the hell? I know this place. It's the Pinnacle Stadium project.
Did you get the money?
all the right reasons, just the wrong reasons for me. He'll take the city by force, then you eliminate him.
Don't worry, Temple. You won't know what hit him, especially from behind.
Temple. Julian Temple. Guess Riggs wanted some insurance, just in case Temple double-crossed him. That insurance became my evidence. But Redwater, seems he'd been doing some overtime off the books. He was mixed up in something, and it looked more expensive than SWAT. I wanted to check out the stadium, but first, I had to see what else Doc 765 had in store. It was a device designed for Armageddon, some kind of armored mobile ops center, next gen, fully modular. Years ahead of anything I'd seen in service. There were enough of them to get into some serious shit. It was branded GCPD, but some department I didn't recognize. GAC, Grant City Anti-Crime. Should have been GCAC, I guess, but that wouldn't roll off the tongue quite as well. Whatever the name, the hardware was more suited to war than police work. Whoever these guys were, they weren't interested in arrests or interrogations. They were judge, jury, and executioner, all wrapped up in one nasty package. I'd go after Temple later, but first, I wanted Riggs. And the stadium was my best bet for finding him. William Pinnacle had grand visions for the city, including the stadium. Would have been the new home of the Grant City Anvils. He was even a candidate for mayor at one point. He ended up in jail, and plans for this place got shelved. No one picked up the tab, and it's been a wreck ever since. I guess it ended up as a perfect symbol of the city after all. It was the oldest trick in the book. Scare the people into granting you emergency power. Once you have that power, use it to get rid of the witnesses and take over.
Our options are now few. I've spoken personally with the mayor and chief of police. This emergency task force will restore safety, security, and peace to Grant City. I personally feel that for too long, the voice of the people has gone unheard.
Oh, you hear that? We're official. Execute them.
Temple had used the gangs to create panic and the GAC to take over. If they asked him to give the power back, he'd just make up a new threat to keep the public afraid. Can't get past this fence. It'll fry me. Shadow, under there. Get in and see if you can power this thing down. Get me in there, boy. But watch the fence and the patrols.
Hey, Jack. You been busy? I'd have moved on, but you kind of blew up my options. What, not in a talking mood? It's okay. I don't need you to talk.
Stay here, and I'll be back.
You're trespassing, Jack. You just wouldn't let it go. Get out!
We're gonna talk.
You call this talking? Since when did the law become martial law?
This is all necessary to combat the cancer afflicting this city, Jack.
You're crossing the line!
We both crossed the line. We had to. You know how weak the GCPD's become.
Well, you're mercenary? You're just a gun for hire?
Temple had the funds I needed to take this city back.
From who? The Triad? The Union? The hired help? All the people Temple paid to cause the chaos?
Hey, I know Frank's death sent you off the deep end, Jack, but let's not...
You're blinded by your own fanaticism. You can't even see. The temple hired this fucker to kill you. Don't believe me?
Redwater's dangerous, Riggs. An uncontrollable fanatic. He's in this for all the right reasons, just the wrong reasons for me. He'll take the city by force, then you eliminate him.
Don't worry, Temple. You won't know what hit him, especially from behind.
Finally, I reached the bar. And that's when I called you. Temple's been firing up this city, fanning the flames with money and weapons just to set himself and his mercenaries up as the saviors.
Temple's behind it all. And you're trying to stop him. Stop them. I just wish I'd believed you earlier.
When did they get to you?
What are you talking about?
I'm still cop enough to know a setup when I see one. You said people are looking for me. Who convinced you I was the bad guy? Why did you sell me out?
Someone called Redwater arrived right after you left. After your dad died. Told me they were cleaning up the city and that you'd gone off the deep end. Said if I brought you in, they'd get you the help you needed.
It's okay. Dad's death did light a fire in me. Sometimes, fire needs to be fought with fire. It's not too late. I have to go after Temple. To stop him, he has to pay for the damage he's done.
With the gun, Jack? More train crashes?
No. The way Dad would do it. The old-fashioned way. I'm gonna bring him in.
What if I can make sure the path to Temple was clear? I'm calling in an EMT chopper. Meet us on the rooftop, then get you onto Temple's. This is EMT Sands. I have a medical emergency and it requires immediate airlift.
What is your current location?
Faith, listen. You make that call. Your career's on the line. There's no going back. It's over.
It's the least I can do, Jack. I'm sorry. I thought I was helping you. Okay, I'm on the corner of 24th and Harbor. The roof...
This is Officer This is a GCPD officer, badge B26354. I have a casualty with a severe gun wound to the abdomen. I need a medevac now! Fuckers! Shadow, let me get Faith out of here!
Enemy is at long range. Got your target.
No! Damn it! I need that medevac to land, now!
Pilot is trying to land, but has been fired upon.
I'll take care of that! Just keep the bird in the air, and I'll let you know when it's clear to land. Take us to the ER. And then I need a favor. Next to the left.
Oh, thank God you're here. Redwater's trying to kill me.
Red's alive? I'd help him if I didn't need you in one piece. You're gonna answer for all the blood on your hands.
But what? I had nothing to do with this.
Stop lying! I have a whole truck of evidence and bodies that lead right back here. You're responsible for the city, for Faith, for the death of my father.
No, wait! That wasn't me! I didn't kill him!
You gave Riggs the order!
No, I didn't! There wasn't any such order! It wasn't Riggs. Redwater killed him.
Redwater killed my father. That's a fucking lie.
I swear it. You don't believe me? Ask him yourself!
Redwater?
Jack? You're alive. Jack. Good. Good for you.
Temple says you killed my father.
I never wanted to kill him, Jack. I regretted having to. But he got too close when he followed Riggs. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. He would have found the battle boxes, blown me up. Couldn't let that happen. Jack? Jack?
You told me that I'm a good cop. I'm gonna show you what a good cop does, Redwater. I'm gonna bring Temple in. And when I've done that, I'm coming after you.
Jack,
I only wanted to do good, Jack. For the city. I want him out of the way, too. He's gone off the deep end. Name your price.
Where is that son of a bitch? Where is he?
I tell you. What do I get?
I let you go.
Really? At the Danvers Island? But wait! Our deal!
I lied.
You can't!
You think you're a hero? My father was a hero. Decent people die while you take the glory. You're coming with me.
So help me. I'm actually pleased to see you. What the hell is Mr. Temple doing here?
Oh, thank God! Someone in charge. I want this man arrested! He's crazy! He's delusional!
Temple orchestrated the attack on his own building. He's also involved in the attack on Grand Central. He's key to what's going on.
And you can prove all this?
Yes, and with Temple's testimony.
You're out of your mind.
How about I send Shadow in there with you to negotiate? So you're gonna take my shield and gun this time?
Jack, I was sorry to hear about Frank. We had our differences, but he was always fair. And usually right. I think part of me hated being behind a desk while he was still out on the street. But we both knew our place in the department. What we did best. Right now, you're doing what you do best. I won't get in your way.
Redwater. He killed my father.
Redwater. Jack, if I'd known. Redwater put us in these cells when we refused to obey his GAC. We saw what was going on in the streets. I may be a desk jockey, but I still try to protect and serve.
Careful, Captain. You're beginning to sound like a cop. Look, it won't be long before the GAC return and try to take back control. First things first, we've got to make sure they know this is our precinct.
And then?
And then, we take back this city.
Designated extraction point has withdrawn to the Alpha site. I repeat, this is actual.
contact. Move to the designated extraction points and withdraw to the Alpha site. I repeat, this is actual.
Where is the Alpha site?
Danvers Island.
Didn't Temple buy up that land a while back? They must be using the old abandoned hospital as their base of operations. Place is a fortress. Getting in won't be easy.
There's a way in. And I'll make sure the fight is a little more even. Captain will be at Danvers Island in an hour. Wait for my signal. Oh. And bring Shadow.
What's the signal?
I reckon it'll be something on the loud side.
This tactical withdrawal is bullshit. We're heading back just to get our ass chewed.
Everyone out! Get to command! Move it! Move! Attention on deck!
Gentlemen, we are fucking failing! Finally, after months of planning and preparation, the city signs us off, and we're fucking it up! Single man and a fucking dog put Beta Base out of commission. That same man and his fucking dog took back the 87th precinct with the help of traitors within the GCPD! This is unacceptable! Well, I have no doubt that same renegade cop, his fucking dog, and scumbag criminal allies are on their way here as we speak to try and prevent us from doing our sworn duty. Stop us from being out there cleaning up Grant City. I don't care what your background is. SWAT, Marine, mercenary. You are the tip of the spear. You were recruited into this quick reaction force because you had the necessary skills and attitude. Well, gentlemen, our mission has only just begun. The violence of action is to our advantage, and no one is gonna stop us. We are gonna regroup, we are gonna go back out there, and we are gonna finish the job we started. Now get to your assigned posts, stand by for further orders.
There, Smith!
Some signal, Jack!
Well, I wanted to make sure you got the message, loud and clear.
People really shouldn't leave things lying around.
I told you, Jack! You're not going to arrest me! Stop!
Hey, you ugly mutt. I think you finally earned your wings, buddy. Just for the record. Thanks.
Are we on? Today, Grant City pays their respects to a fallen hero, Frank Slate. A detective who worked over 30 years to build trust on the city streets. Officer Slate will be sorely missed by the rank and file, remembered as one of GCPD's finest. Mayor Gloria Exner will award him a posthumous Medal of Valor, which she will present to his surviving son, police officer Jack Slate. This is Marla Bales for GC News. I just wanted to say thank you.
No, Faith, please, don't.
You saved my life, and the city. You both did. Saying 2 words is the least I could do.
Yeah, but I couldn't save the man that saved me so many times. And here we are. Another posthumous goodbye.
Then honor him by being who you are. A good cop. Just like he was. When you're ready, I'm here. When you're broken, I'll fix you. Just pick up the tab once in a while.
Okay.
See you, Jack.
Goodbye, Faith.
How you holding up, Jack?
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Yeah, I know. I've watched the news.
The funeral was nice. To the point. Thank you.
Just like your father. These are trying times, Jack. You can't lose faith.
Yeah, well, I can't lose what I never had, preacher man.
Now, after your mom died, your father used to come to Mass when he could. He found peace that way.
I'm not really looking for it.
Well, if it's any comfort to you, you were your father's pillar of strength, son.
And he was mine. Now he's gone.
You're not alone. If you need me, you know where to find me.
Goodbye, Dad. I'll see you soon.